Hey, I'm Chase. Welcome to this week's episode of This Week Today. For today's episode, I need to start with a little bit of context. A couple days ago, I was doing some work and I had popular Twitch streamer LuluLuvely on in the background when one of her thousands of viewers asked how her house hunting was going, to which Lulu said this.
I didn't get it. My offer wasn't accepted. I offered $200,000 over asking. Someone offered $500,000 over asking.
And that really sucks. One of her viewers was quick to state that basically it's all those Californians taking up all the homes in her hometown of Austin, Texas. And yeah, it's true. A lot of people are moving to Austin, but our Twitch host Lulu was well read enough to point out that her most recent experience isn't an Austin-specific problem.
It's just the situation of the market, and which is quite unfortunate.
And of course, it didn't matter what she said, though. A wildfire of takes were already spamming the chat, and everyone was becoming a housing economist expert, and I was reading them and I was like, dude, what? Like, a very small portion of the average person knows what's going on in the housing market and how we even got here.
I don't have the energy to give a lesson in real estate.
So I'm gonna break that down for you as fast as I can, and I'm gonna do it without mentioning a single mind-numbing number. I would say it all started with low mortgage rates. When mortgage rates are low, people who buy homes not only save money on their monthly payment, but it also lowers the amount of interest that they have to pay on the said loan over time. So the housing market was super hot pre-pandemic. Homes were being sold left and right to qualified buyers. But then the pandemic hit. Oh wait, if you don't remember what happened, cities were emptying out. And not just because of social distancing, but because people could now work from anywhere. Not just the office, where they made soul-sucking commutes to. And because the mortgage rate was super low, it made a lot of financial sense for people to buy homes. Okay, so what happens with all things that sell like hotcakes? Well, eventually the supply starts to dwindle. And when the supply dwindles and there's still an absurd number of people who want to buy a home and the rate is still low, the price of a home skyrockets because we're all fighting for whatever scraps are left. This home price increase sometimes incentivizes people to sell their home for a huge profit and buy something bigger or rent, but that's just not happening right now. See, the problem here is while rents and home prices continue to go up and house hunting remains insanely competitive because there's a lack of inventory coast to coast, then they ain't selling. So the other option, why don't we just build more homes? And the answer is so simple. It's too expensive to build more homes. See, the price of glass, steel, insulation, labor, and plastic products all saw huge price hikes recently due to a number of reasons. Wildfires, increases on tariffs, inflation, global supply chain issues, to name a few. And that's where we are, right here. Low inventory, but the mortgage rate's still low, but not as low as it was before, and it costs a lot to build a home. Welcome to the 2022 housing market. Lulu, if you're out there, I hope I did your viewers a solid. And for everyone else, if you have a client, a friend, a family member that's out there wondering what the housing market is doing, just send them to me. Thank you guys for joining me on this week's episode of This Week Today. If you guys enjoyed this at any point, please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.